Hey guys, welcome out to the shop today. It's a great weekend. I have this workbench over here behind me. Why do I need this one? I always claim that I use this one for my metalworking stuff, but as you can see, it's basically just a catch-all. So what I want to do is I want to completely tear it down, rip it out of the way, see what I have for lumber, and then maybe create some shelves over here that are low profile to the wall. I actually went ahead and took my Bessie vise and mounted it over here the other night. Got the bench grinder mounted to this metal table, and let's just get this done. So when I first started this, I didn't realize how many nails we had in this thing. I'm trying to get everything out of this one organizer and actually put up onto the wall hanging organizer. And there's a ton of these little finishing nails. And it's taken forever to get them all out just because they're all so deep in there and they're in a really tiny compartment. Slowly but surely we're getting little compartments cleared. So I found out the trick of it is actually to use a magnet down in there. Just kind of get down in there and it'll pull them all out. It's so much easier than trying to use just your fingers. I started getting nails poking into the bottoms of them. No, it's not. So I just found this 2-inch Forstner bit by Porter cable that I got a while back. It's never even been opened. What I want to do is take one of these 2x6s or whatever and actually make some kind of system to hold all of these. But I'm trying to figure out if I want to put them all with the drill bit facing down or if I should have them up. I think facing down would be better because you wouldn't have to worry about cutting yourself. And I found some random chains sitting up here. I got tons of gloves just sitting up here. All sorts of different ones. I've got a steel stamping set. There's all sorts of stuff I'm finding up here. I think this is a great idea to get rid of this bench. This is for the first time I was ever at Disney World when I was a kid. And I was also thinking, right here, this drill press, I was going to think about using some of these boards to make a drill press cart type of deal so I could use it and make it mobile. I just found wheels that I can put on the bottom of it so I can actually wheel it around instead of picking it up and moving it all over. I'm finding all sorts of things. Another score. One of the main things that I'm really finding out here going through my workbench is I'm seeing a lot of things that I haven't used in a really long time. A couple of these boxes right here have tools in them that are just a little tool, and this box right here is completely empty except for a couple of these wheels, and I think that one was this Dremel Sawmax right here. So this has not even been in the box for quite some time. I don't know why I still have the box. What do you guys do with your boxes? Do you guys throw them out? I think they're really causing a lot of space issue. Like my grinding or my angle grinders, I put them over here right now. What I want to do though is eventually mount a bracket over here to actually hold them up on the wall. I think that would really be beneficial. Keep the cords and everything all in one place. I can get all of my wheels and discs organized in that area as well, and I think it would really clean up this corner. This is a really excellent idea right now. I think that I'm having about getting rid of this bench. So here we are. Here is the final look of my first ever workbench. So let's go over it real quick. This was my first workbench when I moved here in my house in 08. This thing has been around, been beat on and everything, okay? When I first got into woodworking, this was my first woodworking vise. This, as it is now, is a Bessie vise. I went and bought this thing for like $25 at Lowe's, and I love it. It worked great. I didn't even know that you were supposed to recess it into the front of it. That's how new I was to woodworking. Then I wanted to start trying to do hand planes and stuff like that. This is my first plane stop. My bench was turned onto this wall, so I had plenty of room on this side of the bench. This was my first plane stop. This has been in many videos in the very past. I didn't have a back on it to begin with. I ended up putting a back on. This is a quarter sawn plank of oak, so I'll be using that in another project somewhere. I'll go throw that on the bench or on the wood stack. Then I had a plywood top right here. This ended up being my woodworking bench. It got switched over to my kind of metal bench, and then it got into my catch-all bench. And I don't want that. I don't want just this sitting in here not getting used. So that's why tomorrow we're going to destroy this thing. We're going to break it all apart, break it down, get shelves put on this wall or something of that matter, get more organized over here, get rid of the bench. Man, it's going to be a blast seeing something new, a new creative design. I don't know how I'm going to take this apart yet. You guys are going to have to wait and see. I'm thinking maybe sledgehammers, just totally just killing it, tearing it apart, you know. So, 2 questions. Should I get rid of all these boxes that these tools came in? What was the other question I had? Totally forgot. I'm not going to be able to remember it right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this short video, and stay tuned for the destruction and the completion of this wall area. I hope it turns out really good. So stay tuned. Thanks. If you guys are new, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. If you guys want to see more project videos and show a little bit more support for the channel, you guys can head over to my Patreon page. Look at that. Support is only like $1 a month. You guys can help out that way. Help put out more videos and stuff like that. So thank you guys. I appreciate everybody that always watches and hits those thumbs up buttons and comments. Thank you guys. I will see you guys on the next video.